Manchester United were supposed to finalise the signing of Frenkie de Jong this month. However, no progress has been made so far, and it's not for United's lack of trying. The Red Devils had pretty much convinced Barcelona to sign the player for a good deal, but it turns out that PSG Club owes the Dutch midfielder quite a lot of money, and Joan Laporta is trying to make sure that he doesn't have to do that. This has held up the transfer and also irked the former Ajax man, who is not keen to let go of his unpaid salary. With Raheem Sterling edging closer to Stamford Bridge, Chelsea's transfer business is set to pick up speed, with the Blues set to make a few more signings. PSG, on the other hand, are eager to sign a Real Madrid player this summer, which would throw a new shade into the rivalry between these two sides. Before we get started, we want to share the sponsor of today's video. The OneFootball app is the ultimate football platform and is a must-have for every football fan, so that you can follow all of your favourite leagues, teams and players all the time right from your phone. You can be sure to turn on notifications for specific players to be instantly alerted when they score a goal or when they are involved in other breaking news. It is the best and easiest way to stay up to date with everything football. Click the link in the description down below to download the app right now. You won't regret it. A new clash between PSG and Real Madrid? As recently as Sunday, the Spanish press revealed that the two European giants had two common objectives: Endrick, the Brazilian nugget from Palmeiras, as well as Gonçalo Sosa, the young Argentinian from Racing Avellaneda. Two issues on which Real Madrid were in pole position, and that PSG want to overtake them. Anyway, the relationship between the two clubs is indeed tense, and this is for many reasons: Mbappe, Tchouaméni, the European Super League, Pochettino, etc. And now, according to El Español, the Parisian leaders are planning to recruit a player from Real Madrid. This is a well-known player in France, namely Ferland Mendy. For once, it would not necessarily be a huge blow for the Meringues, since the latter might have already been put on the market. David Alaba will probably play as a fullback to allow Carlo Ancelotti to align Rudiger and Militao at the heart of the defence. Earlier this summer, the Spanish press therefore explained that the former Lyon player was not considered essential and that any offer would be considered. Although efficient and important for the Italian, he is not sure to have his place secured for next season. According to the newspaper, Juventus and PSG are in the running for his signature. The media specifies that, despite the presence of Nuno Mendes, whose purchase option of €40 million was recently exercised on the Parisian left flank, the staff of the capital club is looking for a more experienced option. Mendy could be that player. However, we're not sure how much Real Madrid are going to ask for the France international. It's only a matter of time before Raheem Sterling is made official. Manchester City and Chelsea have agreed on the transfer of the English international, which should be around €60 million. The other priority is to strengthen the defence through Nathan Ake, given that Matthijs de Ligt seems more likely to move to Bayern Munich. After stealing Andreas Christensen from the Blues, Barca are now focused on bringing Cesar Azpilicueta and Marcos Alonso, and are very optimistic according to Sport. In a financial fix, the Blaugranas would prefer not to spend money and would therefore think about a player swap. The names of Frenkie de Jong, Memphis Depay, and Serginho Dest are mentioned in particular. Finally, the Blues are also interested in Sporting starlet Mateus Nunes, but the Portuguese club is claiming no less than €60 million. Degreasing is also planned by Chelsea. Loaned to Milan until 2023, Tiemoué Bakayoko, author of A Complicated Season with the Italian Champs, could see his loan cancelled. Thomas Tuchel no longer wants the midfielder, and according to various Italian media outlets such as Sport Mediaset or the Gazzetta dello Sport, Olympique de Marseille would be interested in his services. There is electricity in the air in Barcelona, not because of the weather, since the sun is indeed reigning over Catalonia at the moment, but more precisely around the Camp Nou. While the situation of Ousmane Dembele seems to have been settled, the Frenchman will sign a new 2-year contract, and the recruitment of Rafinha from Leeds is about to be closed, the thorny Frenkie de Jong case should give the Catalan management some serious headaches. Centerpiece of the Barca project under Xavi Hernandez, the Dutch midfielder nevertheless has a contract until 2026 with the club, but now a war could well take place in the coming days. As people from Marca report, while Frenkie de Jong's return to training is scheduled for Monday in Spain. Barcelona, who can no longer spend without counting as in the past, and must also replenish their coffers during this summer transfer window, indeed wish to sell the Dutchman. The major reason being a very lucrative offer that will be pumping the financial reserves of the club. But a major problem persists in this case. The player wants to stay in Barcelona, where he feels very good and where he has just bought a house with his wife, as he has explained several times in recent months. Marca specify that a meeting between the different parties must take place very soon in order to clear things up. In particular, the De Jong clan wants to know the exact position of his employers, while they did not appreciate the disclosure of the negotiations with Manchester United and believe that the club is waging a campaign against the player. Barca could agree to keep the former Ajax player, recruited for €86 million in 2019, but he would have to agree to lower his salary. At the same time, lurking in the shadows, the Red Devils and Erik ten Hag are ready to pounce for Frenkie de Jong, while the player could also be part of a crazy swap between Barca and Chelsea. However, it remains to be seen what exactly is going to happen, because the way we see it, Manchester United are unlikely to sign Frenkie de Jong this summer and have already reportedly started identifying other options. According to English media outlets, the names of Ruben Neves and Yuri Tielemans have been linked with the move to Old Trafford, with the former appearing to be a more suitable option given his ability to play in a deeper role and having a better compatibility with Ten Hag's tactics. But hey, let's see if United are actually able to convince a player to join their latest project.